Oh, good morning.
Hey there.
Welcome to Indy Boomer TV. I'm Mary Pat McKee, publisher of Indy Boomer Magazine. Today I'm sitting here with Donna Einhorn, who is the editor of Indy Boomer Magazine. But as usual, first we want to take care of a little bit of business, and that would be to thank Jim Wofford and Hamilton County TV for the opportunity to have the Indy Boomer show and give us a chance to promote the magazine, and also our new show, Boomer TV, which appears on Sunday mornings at 10:30 on Wish Channel 8. Mm-hmm. We are very excited.
We are.
Because the new issue is a little dark. It's Larry Bird on the cover of the Indy Boomer magazine this time, and hope that you guys can pick up a copy of it. If not, you can always go to www.indyboomer.com and get the digital version and see the story on Larry Bird. Also, if you watched Boomer TV March 1st or March 8th, because we repeat the shows every week.
I watched them both.
You should watch them both. This is great. We hope you did too. Larry Bird was interviewed then. You saw the Larry Bird interview.
Yes.
With Patty Spitler, and we had lots of different things on the show.
She got some information out of him, and he was so humble. I couldn't believe it.
He was very humble.
A high achiever, and he's not all over himself.
No, he's a really good guy. And anyway, I had some advice for boomers, and that was to wake up, get up, and do something. Do not stay in bed. Do something with yourself, and keep active. I guess that was kind of his underlining piece. Like I said, Donna's here today. I'm excited to have her here. We want to talk about some changes with Indy Boomer Magazine, some changes that will be happening in our May edition.
Not radical changes, but improvements.
Improvements, yes. We are always trying to improve the magazine, and we are always open to any suggestions that anyone may have. And those suggestions you can send to Donna at indyboomer.com, and we'll try and see if that's something we can work into the magazine. One of our biggest news, that doesn't make sense. One of our big news for May issue is that we're going to go citywide.
Yay!
Yay! We're going to be in Marion County, and a little bit of the surrounding counties. Mm-hmm. We will be in every CVS store. We have 88 CVS stores that you will be able to go into. And actually, it's right when you go in the door at CVS. There's racks right there, and usually about 4 high, and you will see Indy Boomer Magazine on there, so you'll be able to pick it up. Everybody will be
Second shelf from the top.
We hope. That's what we're shooting for.
That's our goal.
That's our goal. And if they're not there, we're going to go around to every store and move them so they are the second shelf.
Boomers succeed.
Oh, that's your job. Did I tell you that? No.
Oh, no.
Anyway, let's get into some of the changes. Something that we've done, Donna, is we've had topic pages.
Yes.
For the last 5 years. You want to talk about some of the changes to the topics? Or?
Well, readers have let us know that they enjoyed, for example, specific articles on health issues affecting. So we are going to keep an article or a column on health, like suggestions for a longer life, making the right choices on eating better, the importance of exercise, and how you can work that into your life.
Right.
But starting with the July issue, we're probably going to be adding regular columns.
You mean the May issue?
May. Did I say July?
You did.
I meant May.
You're ahead. We always work ahead here. So we're always thinking ahead. We never look back, right?
Right. That's right.
Okay, but go on.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, well, what were you going to say about that?
We're going to be talking about activities you can do with the grandkids, great places to take them, what it might cost, also volunteer work that boomers find rewarding and that benefit our communities.
Right.
And articles about veterans, since so many boomers have served in the military, although that's coming later.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to come in November. But one thing we would ask anybody who has any information about veteran stories, interesting stories, maybe veterans who reinvented themselves, or what some of them are doing, because now baby boomers, majority of those veterans are Vietnam. Is that correct to say?
Correct.
So anyway, please let us know, again, Donna at indyboomer.com.
Yeah, how your experiences have affected your life as a baby boomer. But, as always, we'd like to hear from you about the subjects that affect your lives.
Right.
And things you want to learn more about.
Exactly.
I mean, would you pick up a magazine that said Ashton Kutcher talks about babies or on the cover, or would you rather read about how to receive the most money from your Social Security benefits?
I don't know if those two are comparable at all.
They're not really.
But anyway, but no, we've had for 5 years we've had a travel page.
Right.
We will continue to have. In fact, I believe, in this issue of Indy Boomer, the March issue, we have the Indiana Department of Tourism is who wrote the article for us. And I believe they're going to also write the article for the May issue as well. So we're kind of excited because the travel issue is going to be more, the travel column is going to be more about things to do in Indiana.
And there are so many things to do. It's amazing.
It is amazing. And there's lots of secrets that, I'm just excited to have them on board to do that. And then, of course, legal is Campbell, Kyle, and Profit. They've been with us, since the beginning as well.
Forever.
Ann Poindexter was here last week, and we talked about all kinds of, mostly trust is what we discussed. But they always have some good information for us as well. Boomers at Work. That's Brenda Johnson.
Right.
She's been with us also since the beginning. And
Didn't she talk about all the greatest jobs in Indiana?
that's in this issue, yes.
Right.
Yes, she did. In fact,
March.
this morning I was uploading some of the blog posts for the website, and I was doing encore careers.
Oh.
So Brenda writes all different kinds of things. She has her own blog that you can also get in the magazine and check out what she's doing. But it's boomers reinventing themselves in a career or in a job situation.
Yeah, even if you're not working or don't want to continue to work, there's always plenty to do. And boomers don't sit on their hands.
No, we don't.
We'll be active until the day we die.
Yeah. You're so silly.
Everybody has to do it.
Yeah, do you believe I have to work with her on a regular basis? So it's very interesting. Anyway, you mentioned the health.
Yes, the health issues. Right.
We're still going to have the money column that Wesley Young writes and Matt Albine, mostly talking about the Medicare, Medicaid, and VA, Veterans Aid and Attendance.
Right.
That's what those guys specialize in.
It's amazing how many people didn't know about those things.
Yes.
Veterans Aid and Attendance, for
Yes,
example.
and we are slowly trying to educate everybody on that. Another column that we do every time is Reverse Roles, and that is Jane Malkoff and Sharon Hughes, and Jane is a geriatric care manager, an RN. Actually, she's a nurse practitioner.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. And anyway, so they always write us a very good page about that kind of information. We have a housing page, talks about all different kinds of things, whether you're looking for, that final home, ranch-styled house, or if you're wanting to make additions and changes to the house you have.
Or when to downsize.
Or when to downsize, all that kind of stuff.
And how to downsize.
And then when we come back, we're going to take a commercial here in a minute, but when we come back, we're going to talk about the 2 new columns that we're going to do in every issue coming up. So we will be back in just a few minutes, and we'll talk about that. Stay tuned.
When Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Thank you for joining us. This is Kathy Paget with the Indiana Small Business Connection and Indiana Small Business Expo coming March 24th, 2015 at the Caribbean Cove. And you can find out all about that on indianasbc.com. Jennifer to the rescue is going to be there. She has been a faithful person to be an exhibitor, and she's also going to be Jennifer on the road. Tell us that you're going to be, what you're going to be doing there.
We're going to be doing a live remote there, and you can be interviewed by me. I can't believe it.
But we'll be there. We'll
It's going
be
to
there.
be awesome. We have service and resource providers for small business owners, so it's a one-stop shop for success. You can pick up all kinds of information from different exhibitors. We have cash prizes and all kinds of door prizes at almost every booth. We also have an after-business networking and a master business roundtable event with an expert panel discussion. You want to be sure to look at IndianaSBC.com and everything that's going to be taking place on March 24th, 2015. And do not miss this expo. It's free to attend the exhibit hall and only $20 for the Master Business Roundtable and Master Business, the expert panel discussion. So we want you to be there. And Jennifer to the rescue has been such a faithful person. She and I are partnering with Hamilton County TV to bring you an exciting event, and we're going to share more about what we're doing together real soon. So be sure to join us. We're happy to be with you today. Thank you so much. Kathy Paget, IndianaSBC.com.
I think we're back. Welcome back to the Indy Boomer Show. I'm Mary Pat McKee. I'm the publisher of Indy Boomer Magazine.
And I'm Donna Einhorn. I'm the editor of Indy Boomer Magazine.
She did. I didn't even have to introduce her. Thank you so much.
Sure
She
thing.
did a fabulous job. Hey, when we left, we were talking about the different topics that we cover in the magazine, and we're going to add 2 new topics. Although, I take it back, we did have one of those 2 topics in this issue of...
March issue?
And the March issue was March issue.
Which people haven't seen yet.
Yeah, but anyway, the column is called "Looking Good,"
Yes.
and this time on the "Looking Good" page, we were talking about before and after pictures, accept and love the age that you are. So it's going to cover different topics along that lines as far as looking good, how you can look good, how you can feel good about yourself. But it may have to do with, outward appearance. It may have to do with clothes. It could go all over the board.
Yeah, and I think for men and women it might be slightly a different angle. Women are more concerned about face, cosmetics, and so forth, and men be more concerned about clothing and general appearance. But
then again, some of them aren't.
yeah, we won't include those.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, but the other column that we're going to include, which I'm excited about, and I think it fits. We were just kind of talking about this. Is a tech. We're going to call it Tech Talk. So it will have to do with technology and baby boomers. And Donna and I were talking about this on break in the Boomer TV show. Scott McCain did a segment on reverse mentors, talking about how baby boomers need to find a younger person to help them through the technology of today to keep them abreast of what changes, because it's ever changing.
Right, but we don't want to sit in the same place with another boomer and text them while they're looking at us.
No, I don't think they will. I don't think that's really. But I mean, as far as keeping us abreast, as we were just talking with Jim before the show about Instagram, and how we can use Instagram to communicate with people and let them know about the different things that are happening in the boomer world.
Boomers are tech savvy.
Yeah.
And a lot of us communicate with friends and family on Facebook, Twitter, and other social media sites.
Actually, somebody was telling me the other day that Facebook did some kind of survey, and their users, a majority of them are baby boomers now.
Really?
The young kids have all said, bye-bye, we'll leave this to our parents and our grandparents to use. And but anyway, we don't care because we like it, and we get to see what our grandbabies look like when they're far across the country and things that are happening.
Yeah, sometimes it's the only way to communicate with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Send them a message on their Facebook page.
Donna, talk to this. Donna does a book review column for us every so often, and she did a couple book reviews in this March issue. I'll give it to you.
I reviewed 2 books. One is called Recollections, A Baby Boomer's Memories of the Fabulous 50s. Maybe you don't remember the 50s being so fabulous, but this book will remind you of how it used to be.
Right.
When we were young. Mm-hmm. And how to say it to seniors, closing the communication gap with our elders. I mean, this is an issue for baby boomers. It's one of the reasons you started Indy Boomer, having to do with being in between. We are the sandwich generation. working with our kids and grandkids and with our parents and helping them live a wonderful senior life.
Yeah, we hope so for them. And we do this because we hope that our children will see us doing this and help us when we get there.
Please, God.
Hey, another thing we started that was new is Patty Spidler, who's the host of our TV show, is now going to be writing a page in each issue of Indy Boomer magazine, kind of talking about what's been going on with the show, and where that's going from there.
Who's going to be featured and who she'll interview and who the other journalists will interview on the show.
Yes, and that's a beautiful segue. This Sunday, March 15th, we will have a new show on Boomer TV on Channel 8 at 10:30 on Sunday mornings. And just to give you a little sneak preview, it's going to be we're going to be doing a segment with Mike Ahern. I'm sure you guys may remember Mike Ahern was on Channel 8 for 37 years. Hard to believe. And, of course, he and Patty know each other very well because she was there for 23 years. And
she's
so anyway,
only 33 years old.
and she'll tell you that, too. She's only 33 years old. But anyway, it's a very good segment, and I think it'll bring back a lot of memories. They've got some really old footage from the old days from Channel 8 and that kind of stuff, so it's pretty cool. And then our feature story, which we are excited about, there you go, is the Wright brothers. They were on our cover in July.
That's right.
This past July.
They were fun to interview.
They were. They're really great guys. And, boy, talk about an Indiana legend as well as Larry Bird. I mean, it's funny. They're both from French Lick and both great talents in their own rights, in their own way.
And they've been around for a while, and they're still kicking it.
Yeah, they really
It's
are.
amazing.
And then we're going to have, and I'm just going to say, we're going to have a Tech Talk segment. I'm not going to tell you what it's about because it's really going to be good. I think you'll enjoy it. So check that out.
It'll be a
and then
surprise.
one of your things you keep talking about that we need to maybe do a better job with Indy Boomer magazine is going to be Love Over 50.
Oh,
So there will be a segment about
just
dating
relationships.
over 50 and that kind
don't
of
count
thing.
on love.
Well,
Whatever flicks your bit.
oh my goodness sakes alive! Did she say that on?
I'm sorry,
the
I'm from
air?
New York.
Yeah, we don't let her out much. Anyway, so now we're moving on. So that, and then
Yes.
we're also going to have another motivational minute from Scott McCain, who does a great job. One of the other things we want to talk about is something you will see. It's not really one of our topic pages, like travel and legal and health.
But it's something you really need to know about.
Yes, and we have Vince Cantagna is writing every issue for us about Social Security. Things have changed so drastically in that industry. It's you have to know how to play the game.
When to collect, how much to hope to collect.
Well, when to sign up, because
When to
you
sign
can
up.
sign up and not collect, and then collect a few years later, and it's retroactive. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not.
It's a whole lot more money if you wait.
Yes, it's a whole lot more money
If you can
wait.
afford to wait.
But it's also more money if you sign up early. But anyway, you need to read the article. This time it's
Read the
about
bag.
women's Social Security survivor benefits. So important to know. But Vince is a great guy, and if you guys have questions, I know he'd be more than happy to answer them without
Yes, he would.
He'd just
And
help
his
you out.
information is right on that page.
Yes, it is. And Vince will be here in a couple of weeks or so on the
Oh,
show.
excellent.
We'll talk some more about Social Security at that time. The other thing we're going to end up with here is we do kind of a trade with Joy's House. I don't know if you're familiar with Joy's House, but it is in Indianapolis. Been there 14 years. Tina McIntosh started it, and it's basically for caregivers with a focus on Alzheimer's. But not everyone that comes there. It's an adult daycare. And people are able to take their loved one there if they need to go to work and that kind of thing. So what we do is we give them a page each time called Caregiver Crossing. We've been doing it for at least a year.
Yeah, and she talks a lot about caregivers, what they have to do, what they have to go through, how to be nice to a caregiver,
Right.
or what to look for when they're under stress.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a great article.
It's great information. So anyway, that's another thing you will always see in the Indy Boomer magazine as well. So you know what, Donna? Time flies.
I know, even when you're not having fun,
Oh my goodness
which I wouldn't
sakes
know
alive.
about because I'm always having fun.
Okay. I wanted to clarify one thing before we go. We are not sisters. A lot of people think we are sisters, but we just argue like we're sisters. So, anyway, hey.
Have fun.
Oh, there you go. Thank you so much. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We will catch you all next week and have a great week. Also, remember to listen to us on the radio at 6:30 Monday through Friday on Hamilton County Radio. Thanks.